Push your bitch. Push. Push your bitch. We gotta push your bitch. Oh, that's gonna push your bitch. Give it the ball. Push your bitch. We gotta push your bitch. Oh, that's gonna push your bitch. Give it the ball. Push your bitch. We gotta push your bitch. Oh, that's gonna push your bitch. Give it the ball.
And welcome to the hashtag number one
I'm gonna go your mom.
non-shilling gaming podcast. You pieces
like
of
a single twig, but as a bundle we form a mighty faggot.
fuck you.
Some of these women, they're so stupid.
And hello everybody, how the fuck we doing? Good to see all you amazing bastards and beautiful bitches in the chat. Welcome back to Gronks Gaming. You are watching Gronk on Dogs, the single greatest gaming talking podcast on the fucking internet. If you are here, thank you so very much. And to those of you that watch on the replay, thank you. Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. Today's stream is, look, yesterday we had an actual lot of info to get through. Today we don't have as much. But we have some fucking brain damage, like some actual, like, authentic brain damage to cover. Can we get a shout out to brain damage? But we've also got some wild ass shit to talk about as well. But thank you all for being here. But before literally anything, I have a simple request from all you bitches in the chat. Can y'all please bitch slap that thumbs up button to get it as blue as Cortana's hands that I want wrapped around my throat as the blood starts to rush from my brain and down to my penis before the eyes roll into the back of my head. And a huge thank you to the channel members. You motherfuckers keep this whole bitch up and running. Appreciate all you motherfuckers. Thank you. We have Jono rocking the ODST shirt.
Yeah, doing good. Had a beautiful weekend. Got shit done. I had a blast. Went and had a big laugh about a bunch of Just Stop Oil activists using petroleum products to push their propaganda everywhere. That was great. And I almost got shanked by a homeless guy. So yeah, I had a pretty busy weekend.
Gucci.
Yeah, I think they really want your fucking money now these days, man. Or if you don't buy them a food, man, they start pulling shit out on you.
Well,
so you gotta
speaking of homeless men pulling shit out on you, we have your boy, your local Mozza.
If you walk too fast, I'm gonna break your knees. Nah, I'm actually gonna try and fight Battlefield people because I'm waiting in queue for this bullshit, and there's 19,000 fuckers in front of me. So I'm gonna go switch off some switches at people's houses. Let's go. Who wants to help me? Come on.
Isn't this what you get for Overwatch?
Yeah, it is. It didn't work.
Oh, well. Guys, moment of silence for our boy Creamnado, whose gender transition surgery went horribly, horribly wrong. Don't know what's going on down there anymore. I don't know. It's like a clitoris that gets an erection. It's kind of fucked up down there.
You know the movie The Blob? It's getting a sequel. I told him not to go with the Mexican doctor, but he just don't listen.
Yeah, he goes, "Oi, John, I'm going to get a Mexican doctor." And then John's like, "You shouldn't do that. You should probably get an Asian doctor." And he woke up in a tub of ice. He woke up in a tub of ice with his fucking kidneys missing. All right. Okay. But don't worry. Well, don't worry. We have a lot of potential organ donors. Viewers in the chat to say hi to. First of all, we have D-Day Direwolf with a 2 through super chat. Is the secret that you're gay, Moz? Yes. We have a super chat goal today that Moz is going to tell us all the secret, even ones we don't know. But Moz, are you a homosexual?
No.
We're going to put a pin in that one, D-Day. We'll be back for that one. Thank you.
What's the fucking secret?
Mr.
What the fuck do I gotta do?
Mr. Benham's here. We have Mr. Tex with a 2 through super chat. Moz is secretly munted AI. Is this true, Moz?
What's that secret shit? What's everyone doing all this secret shit?
Oh, last toxic males here. Our boy SK's here, late and lethal. The stream started on time, but it just got pushed back. So technically, yes. The dude says time to goon. Redneck gooner, Moz, with a 5 through super chat. What does it say, Moz?
Moz, you know what? You have to do for the new graphic card, Epic Mike meets Epic Mike the something. The first ever Gronks / Epic Verse porno collab. Alright, there's no fucking porno collab. Stop being fucking gay.
That was a fucking brutal. Anyway, thank you, Redneck Gooner, Moz. And then we have Moz's Confessions. It's for you, Moz.
Retweet. I can't say I'm straight with a straight face. Yes, I can, you stupid bitch.
Do it then.
And Moz, is your favorite X-Men Cyclops?
I'm straight.
What the fuck is a Cyclops?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Jack of Casuals is all here. We have the last toxic male with a 5 through super chat. Thank you very much. Go on, Moz, you piece of shit.
Balls deep. Main event LTM is now in your mum. Balls deep. Day 1. It's just me and your mum, Moz. Skeet. Balls deep. Day 1. Skeet.
Yeah, last
Skeet,
toxic
skeet
male
on.
won in a very controversial decision. Last toxic male won the Royal Rumble. I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you very much, last toxic male. And then we have, holy Jesus Christ, Elon Musk.
Holy moly.
I've lost a lot of hair there.
Fucked up, that one, man. That one's fucked up. Some
At
of
least
these ones are fucking disgusting.
At least I finally played Diablo 4. Elon Miles Ching Chong plays PoE2 for me.
Elon Miles Ching Chong Chong plays. Jesus Christ. We're sorry, Elon Musk. We're just gonna move on from that one. I have not had enough Nescafe to deal with whatever the fuck Mozza just said, and with that profile picture. It's a no from me, dog. And then Elon Musk. P.S. Amber Heard made that poo stay on Lethal's bed. Yeah, there was a bit of residual leftovers from the pullout. We'll leave it at that.
That was actually all him.
Yeah, it was all me. Gone horribly wrong. And then we have Redneck Gooner Moz with a 5. Go on, Moz.
Why do you old people want gay pornos and shit? Moz, will you play the part in the Gronks / Epic Verse collab as the solo level jerker, and Mike will be the behemoth Iron Dong John Johnson riding to battle? No, that sounds fucking gay and awful.
Holy Christ almighty, that was painful. Thank you, Redneck Gooner Moz. Moz, this one's for you.
Who would you be without
me, Prime?
Time to goon.
Fuck you.
But actually, we still have super chats to catch up on. Thank you, everybody. But before we do that, we actually hit the fucking goal. So, Moz, you have to tell everyone a secret now. Come on, Moz. The goal is hit.
I did not consent to this.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Secret.
What you got, Moz? You owe the chat a secret. You promised.
Alright.
What you got? What you got, Moz? Stop thinking about it. Just tell us.
I got nothing. I don't hide nothing. I'm an open book.
That's the secret. He's an open book. Come on, Moz. Tell the people the secret.
What secret?
I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know your secret. How could I know? Then it wouldn't be a secret,
Why?
would it? I'm looking at the thing. It says if there's 10 super chats of any variation. Moz
Why
will
would you
tell us
write that?
Because I want to hear a secret from Moz. Come on, Moz. Tell us a secret.
What?
You know what?
Oh.
We'll be kind to him. We'll be kind to him. We'll let him think about what secret he wants to tell. All right, Moz? All right, where was I at? Last toxic male with a $5. Thank you very much. Oi, Lethal. Heard you took part in filming a porno with Boss Hog. Since you like watching, why don't you film Epic Verse the first porno? Mozza and Mike, mate. Listen, me
I'm
and
telling
Boss
you,
Hog
that's
have
gay.
a very prolapsed relationship, to say the least. He poos very easily because of me. I'm a good man. Thank you very much. Last toxic male. And then we have Redneck Gooner Moz. It's for you, Moz.
Oi, Moz, if you were stranded on an island and only had a choice to eat a hot dog, banana, corn, or I don't know what that is. What would you eat? I don't know what that last thing is.
Well,
the hot dog would be fucking yuck. The banana you could kind of keep fresh. I don't know how the fuck you gonna get corn on an island. So I'm gonna go banana account.
you're getting the banana. There you go. He's
Yeah.
getting the
Right, there you
fucking
are.
banana. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, where was he at? And then we had the last toxic male with a tour through super chats for you, Moz. Thank you very much.
Moz, being gay is not a secret, for fuck's sake. I ain't fucking gay, cunt.
Why did you keep that? You know what? Never mind. And then we have last toxic male with another 5. It's for you, Moz. Thank you, last toxic
If
male.
you
Thank everyone.
don't, yeah, legends. If you don't slap the like button, all your girlfriend, wives, and Moz's mum will be skeeting with me from a top-down perspective. For real, for real. Hear that, chat? If you don't hit the like button, your wife and your girlfriends will be getting fucked from last toxic male. So chop chop.
What a world. Thank you. And then we have Big Bad Josiah with a 10. It's for you, Moz. Thank you very much, Josiah. Appreciate that.
Oi, Moz, denying you're a homosexual is exactly what a homosexual would do. No, they would say they were gay, you gay cunt.
Moz, are you gay?
I'm not gay. You
Cut
know who's
Moz
gay?
some slack. 80s,
Mike
90s
is gay.
gays.
Yeah, he's
Sure,
probably
closeted,
gay.
but Moz didn't exist in the 90s.
That's right. Couldn't go left then either.
Those
That's why he's
fucking
in the
gays.
closet. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Josiah. I think you accidentally exposed Mozza there. Clemson PC with a fucking $20 super chat. Holy fucking cheese balls. Yet another, oh, for fuck's sakes, yet another day without a Gears 3 video. I see the Gears 2 video was great, though. Gronkin, Cradle, and Bro Science. You wait to mail mathematics. All this money we're raising from every video and everything, it's not going to editing. It's going to mail mathematics. Unfortunately, we were set to launch it, and then we spent all the money on Huck 2 coin, and then we got beaten up by Sam Hyde. All right. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked the Gears 2 video. I thought it came out really, really fucking well. As for Gears 3, no date. We've got to let this one cook for a little bit. All right. But thank you, Clemson. Very much appreciate that. All right. Mozza's sharing something backstage. We haven't even started yet. Mozza, should we just share this now? Or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting closer, chat.
Oh, you are. There's what?
19,000, 2,306 faggots in front of me to play the new Battlefield.
19,000, 2,000. All right. Well,
Wow.
yeah, we're
Something
going to
like
be
that.
waiting there for a while, Moz. You'll be waiting for a while. Thank you, Clemson. Then last toxic mail with a $5. The real reason Creamy is not here is due to Lethal having him measure the cock size of Aboriginals, Eskimos, and Quebecs for Gronkin. Yeah,
That's fucking crap.
that's actually true. I gave him a tape measure and said, listen, you got to go around to all the indigenous people around the world and you got to start measuring their dicks. All right? And you know what? Never you fucking mind. That's for him to know, okay? Me and Cream are the only ones that need to know this information, for now at least. It will be pivotal. No, it will be pivotal. Thank you very much, Last Toxic Round. Jesus Christ, dude, that's so fucked up. And then, boy, what's this guy's name was?
Lord brother / little brother.
Go on, Moz.
Hey, the secret mods are really out here watching Phil Chan play a Chinese dating sim. But wouldn't play 5 hearts and even rejected my gift. And was ducking me in the chat for real, for real. I was not ducking you in chat, could you, bitch?
Thank you very much, Both. I appreciate that one, man. Hey, I'm liking Lord Both's videos. He's getting better as well. Getting better. Go check him out. And then Last Toxic Mail with a tour. It's for you, Moz. Jesus.
Moz, did AIDS come from your bum or Mike's bum?
Well,
Nowhere.
does it matter? It doesn't matter. Look, AIDS is AIDS. All right. I also see we have the lovely light art saying that Cream is measuring them with his mouth. That's wild. Boss Hogs here. Fucking Butcher of Blavikins here.
Yeah.
My boy Shaka Zulu. Bad Bitches Sims 2. Yes. 9,000, 2,000. That was a wild comment, Moz. Blue Shells here. Shield Wolves here. If I missed anyone, my bad. I'm sorry. But we got to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm actually going to show off, like I said, we always try to start off with like a little bit of a smaller thing here. But I found something, and by found it, I mean it was literally on the front page of my Twitter when I started to set up the stream, was something that I know is going to set Mozza off because he said this. He's been saying this for a long fucking time, and he actually copped a lot of shit from a comment section when he said, "What are you fucking doing? What the fuck is that?" Anyway, Moz, what if I was to... Oh, man. Moz doesn't know what this is. He's about to get fucking angry when he sees
The
this.
Last of Us shit.
The Last of Us shit. HBO's The Last of Us Season 2 will mess around with the timeline from the game. Go on, Moz. You caught so much shit for saying this.
Everyone was like, no, they're not going to change shit. And I'm like, yes, they are. This bitch is looking too young to be playing the older fucking Ellie and shit. And this bitch looks too young to be playing the fucking Abby bitch too. I told you they were going to be changing mad shit because they want to stretch it out. Season 2 to 3 will be the game. Will be the second game because they're probably trying to stretch it out so they can get the third fucking game. I fucking told you, I'm willing to bet that they're making season 4. If season 4 is the third game, I bet you they're writing them together so they can do them both kind of like at the same fucking time, and they're stretching it out. I fucking told people that they would be fucking scumbags and change the fuck out of it. I mean, just look at the first fucking season. They're making they made a lot of fucking changes. And now dude, I fucking knew they would stretch this piece of shit out. They just got, because without Joel, there's no reason to watch. And they knew that, so now they're going to add like a bunch of shit with Joel and more and more and more. Imagine the Last of Us 2 back, like the scenes of them going back into the past and you get to see them. There's going to be a lot more of that. I'm fucking willing to bet. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck everyone. You dumb whores. You fucking
Mozza, you got absolutely fucking...
I got destroyed.
Destroyed.
Because first of all, I said, whoever the fuck watches this, you're a fucking dumb cunt. Because it all leads to the same fucking place. Where did you think season 2 was gonna fucking lead? And then look, now Joel's gonna get his fucking head caved in, but this time I want to see it because it's this fucking dumb bitch acting. So that's actually not bad, right? Yeah, bro, fuck them. Fuck The Last of Us fans. Fucking assholes.
Dude, they were actually pretty mean to you. I remember getting in a call. This is like one of the handful of times where like even Rhino was like, "You all right, Moz? These guys are being really fucking mean."
Yeah, piece of shit. Yeah, I was just sitting there like, when it happens, I'm gonna be here, and you better come back. Where are they now? Fucking crying because they're about to watch Joel's fucking head get smashed in again.
Yeah,
Fucking silky bitches.
most of them are probably questionable fans of the Bella Ramsey, the actress who plays Ellie. She has a weird following and audience.
Yeah,
You know,
and
even
just
further than that.
Josiah put out one
yeah.
tweet, just like fucking 10 million Twitter views just for saying this
Rabbit.
is shit casting.
She was shitting Game of Thrones. She's shitting this. You know what? Fuck that bitch. She's a slut. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's the little girl that had a pair of balls in the couch. That's what gave her her acting career, was the fucking Game of Thrones.
She could
playing
play
Lady
the
Mormont.
beast. She could play the
She's so-
fucking beast in the fucking Beauty and the Beast, bro.
Yeah, what, fetal alcohol syndrome too there? It looks like. I don't know why the fuck they chose with her, but she was the hip cool thing at the time, so they had to snatch her.
Well, she wasn't. She was never hip or cool.
Oh, for the Game of Thrones fans, she was like a big fucking hit because, like I said, she was the little girl with the biggest pair of balls in the room, and that's what made her such a big hit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah, increasingly commonly rare Mozza dub. And this is one that's been cooking for a while.
I've been waiting. Every time I see it, like you see the scenes, I'm like, I fucking told you. And then, because I got attacked by both sides, which is funny. Yeah. They're like, oh, but it's season one, it's game one, it'll be still fun. And it's like, yeah. And then they made your boy gay, didn't they? You dumb fuck. It's fucking your favorite cock writing this shit now. He's changing it so he can make it his personalized shit.
Shout out to Neil, our favorite cock. So now you go chat. Whenever someone asks you who your favorite cock is, you can say, I like Neil.
Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
No, this is something else that Mozza can fucking spurg out about as well. So we didn't talk about this because there was just so many other things to yap about at the time. But MultiVersus has announced that they're shutting down. All right, it's a dead game and all that. This game had so many fucking issues. I think the biggest issue it ever had was they did such a bad job at communicating that they were technically in beta, and they closed the beta and then launched the game like 9 months later or some shit, and people were just so confused by that whole thing, right? But now the game is officially shutting down, which just shows you common Warner Brothers L, right? Very common Warner Brothers L. But this is the part we're going to talk about here. MultiVersus director says that fans are crossing the line by threatening devs after the shutdown announcement. I just don't believe this for one very simple reason. I don't think anyone cared enough to be angry about this.
I'm with you on that. Dude, when this shut down, no one talked about it when it came out. Dude, the biggest talk about this was how funny it was that Velma called the cops on you. Yeah, that was the funniest fucking thing.
They ripped that shit right out as soon as the social commentary came into play.
As soon as that was taken out of the game, people stopped talking about it. Legitimately, I stopped seeing clips, I stopped seeing everything. No one gave two fucks, which is crazy to me because this should have been like the easiest dub ever. They have unlimited characters. They've got you know what I mean? Like it's just this should have been the easiest dub ever. Like they could have actually versed Nintendo on their like little version of this type of game, but they dropped the ball so fucking hard that it is now being shut down, which is crazy.
Yeah, they had Ultra Instinct Shaggy on their side, and they still dropped the ball.
How do you lose with Shaggy? How do you lose with Shaggy, bro?
The director of MultiVersus has criticized fans who have threatened the game's developers following news it was being shut down. Last week, Warner Brothers Games and developer Player First Games announced that Season 5 for MultiVersus, which starts on Wednesday, will be the last, with the game shutting down on May 30th. At this point, existing players will still be able to play the offline version of the game, but will otherwise be delisted from the PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Now, in a lengthy statement posted on Twitter, director Tony Hawk thanked and apologized to players before drawing his attention to those who have acted aggressively to the news. I know this is painful for everyone, and I know every member of Player First Game feels it too, but I have to call this out. You're entitled to say what you think, but when the threats to harm is crossing the line, I hope you can take a step back and realize it's an extremely sad time for the team. I am in deep mourning of the game. Nobody wanted this outcome, and it wasn't from a lack of caring or effort. Addressing players' complaints and some commonly requested characters weren't included in the game while others were. He explained that it wasn't possible to include everything and the game was a collaborative process. I'm sorry we couldn't get your favorite character, referring to Season 5's upcoming characters. I do think Aquaman and Lola are really cool. I hope you check them out. Okay. Character selection comes down to a bunch of things, including development time, listening to what the community wants, working with IP holders and approvals. I'm going to interject right here. I thought that was the whole point about doing Warner Brothers properties, was you got all Warner Brothers properties right there. Anyway, and of course the team has to be inspired to make the character, so a lot goes into it. I don't have the power some of you think I do. A Player First Games is a highly collaborative team, and ideas are encouraged and can come from anyone, and we promote delivering value to players. I hope that the community notices that we try to listen and act. Like any developer, we're limited by time and resources. Okie dokie then. Right. Anyone here actually seen people threaten developers over the game being shut down?
No, I've just seen all kinds of developers say something of a similar sort. That, you know, if something happens, they make a decision in their game that that fans don't approve. They're always this hate speech or threats of violence, and oh, poor woe is me. Whether it's real or not, it's part and parcel of being on the internet these days. So you got to fucking get yourself a damn spine, deal with it, you know, acknowledge it, but you know, leave it for what it is. It's just freaking noise on the internet.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I until I see it, I don't believe it, because people weren't that upset when they shut down. Like, we did not see people on Twitter, right, going, "Oh fuck, I wish MultiVersus was back." You know what I mean? You'd see that before you'd see death threats, right? If there's no outrage on like just your Twitter homepage and shit. And I mean, I went looking for it. I mean, I doubt there's actual death threats. I feel like maybe like some fucking autistic two trolls. You know what I mean?
The fucking.
You know what I mean?
There's always going to be like, you know, the handful of trolls, but that's what they always do.
But were those messages? I'm willing to bet those messages weren't actually for Multiverse. It was more of a fuck WB type of thing, right? So even then, it's like, I don't believe it's over Multiverses.
I'm looking at the reply to the tweets. A lot of people are calling him out, saying, you said that, you know, you listened to player feedback for player requests, and he's going, no one said they wanted Lola Bunny or Aquaman. People are saying there was too many DC Comics characters, so why would we want more? But there is a perfect comment here that we got to show. Where's my refund, Tony? Where is it?
Are they getting refunds or not?
No.
After this many years,
that's fucked up. Imagine.
Someone was calling him out on the whole Founders. Nothing about Founders Pass. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, they might have had a bunch of other plans that they put on the roadmap for those within the Founders Pass. Yeah, if they don't deliver, they do owe them some form of compensation for that.
Fuck, even Ubisoft did that with XDefiant. Even they said, you guys can get your money back.
Yeah, and that's Ubisoft.
And that's Ubisoft. They need every fucking dollar they can find, man. They're out here flipping over fucking pillows and couches looking for loose change and shit, man.
Bringing in their own fucking chairs to the office and shit, because they have to sell the Ubisoft one.
Maybe Warner Brothers and Players First are in a worse position than Ubisoft then?
Nah.
Well, you know what's wild?
Well, Warner
Brothers games, man, they deserve a full fucking deep dive, man. Just the amount of fucking L's that just come out of Warner Brothers games is incredible, man. Like, even just, you know, I know that we're gaming focused here, but to just take a step back, Warner Brothers as a fucking whole is fucking wild to look at. Like, I know we all like Disney's the one to go after, you know, it's fucking Disney, right? There's 100 million reasons. But when you put the two next to each other, there's absolutely an argument that fucking Warner Brothers is more retarded, like far more retarded.
Oh,
and worse.
Yeah.
They're fucking cooked. They're cooked. Lord Bova with $1.99. Thank you very much. Special thumbnail for the video just dropped. Yeah, I saw it. I get notifications. You turned me into Master Cheeks. Why the fuck would you turn me into Master Cheeks? That's so weird. You know what? I wasn't actually going to bother with this because I didn't really think there was too much to say. But we got to just go over this really quickly, man.
Say your piece.
So fucking Halo with their homosexual Black History Month, celebrating contributions of culture to the Black community within Halo Studios and beyond. Free for free. We're committed to fostering an environment where everyone feels valued, supported. Let's build a future. Blah, 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 fuckity, blah, 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 blah. They're putting out fucking armor coatings for A-Train from fucking
From the boys, yeah.
From the boys, right? Wakanda forever. Shout out Cody Rhodes. And I get it. I feel like this doesn't get mocked enough and it should be made fun of. But I do have one question about this one. Why, in particular, has this one been roasted into oblivion and not the one last year? Or the one before that? 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 What is it particularly that made this one explode?
Because they remembered Halo was a thing just a couple of weeks ago.
But they always do this shit. They do.
Twitter's changed.
Yeah. Twitter. They just remembered Halo was a thing like a couple of days ago because of the whole Halo Studios thing. People forgot Halo was a thing, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, that's right. We can."
Yeah, and there was a good share of mockery for many of the LGBT month stuff, the feminist stuff, everything under the wing of the DEI friggin' token cosmetics.
Every day's a fucking day for celebration for something.
Yeah, they've been mocked before for this. It's just I think it's because it's more the mockery is more in your face these days when it comes to this. It's more on your news feed because it's just everybody's getting so sick and tired of this like useless pandering. Like for freak's sake, like you said, A-Train. He pulled this off. They did this in the show as a complete parody to show how fucking ridiculous it is to do something like this. And Halo Studios goes out and does it anyways. It's like they don't fucking pay attention to the times.
I just don't get why this is the one that blew up, man. The fucking Mexicans one, all that type of shit. Like they've been doing this for a long fucking time. Like this isn't new, and it's always been mocked. And in my opinion, not mocked enough. But for whatever reason, this is the one that just exploded. But all right, cool. Go for it, man.
Yeah, it just hit. It just struck right for this huge attention to it.
It's like some algorithm bullshit just aligned and all that type of stuff. But with that said, I did see one really, really, really bad take on this one. One really fucking bad take. And it was from our boy, almost said Grums. He was talking about how there's like no room for like all this type of shit within Halo. It does not talk about fucking cat ears or any of that fucking gay shit being in there. I'd say cat ears is worse. But my issue with that is to say, well, he's ODST. That poster is in Africa.
Yep.
Like, all
Egypt,
the fucking Earth sections in Halo are on Africa because that's where the fucking portal to the Ark is and all that type of shit, right? So much of the Halo lore on Earth is Africa. That's like where like the Forerunners stashed all their shit, right? So from a lore perspective, he's a fucking moron. I get what he's talking about though. Like this type of gay shit shouldn't be there. But you can't tell me like there's never been like multiculturalism. Wait until you find out what the word covenant means.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. Apart from that, though, this shit should be mocked into oblivion. I guess I'm just more confused as to why this is the one that blew up.
Seems a little more selective about it. Yeah, the cat ears thing was like another example of the derailing from what Halo is supposed to be. But it's the cosmetic stuff these days. People like. In the marketing sense, there's a lot of people that are like into this kind of stuff. So they're basically throwing whatever they can at the wall and see if it sticks. Because it really doesn't take much for a developer to just throw a different kind of skin or paint on something and say, here we go. Or a little doodle that turns into a full animation that they could throw into the game, like the cat ears or something like that. It's easy for them to throw out and make people spend $20, $25 on.
Oh, man. The fact they brought in... Mark 5 and sold that for $20. That's fucking nuts, isn't it, man?
Mind-blowing.
For Mark 5. Clemson PC with a tenner. It's for you, Moz.
That's my secret. We're working on it. The real question is, where Halo 3 2, Moz? I keep asking them, and we're never going to get it. We're getting
ODST.
Halo Infinite. We're getting Halo Studios. Fuck, we're getting 10 billion remasters of the first fucking game before we get Halo 3 too. It's fucking
If
bullshit.
Halo 3 was so good, how come they never did a Halo 3 2?
Yeah, everyone keeps telling me Halo 3 is the best one. Where's Halo 3 2? Fuck that.
See, this is what Mozza said about the Fallout New Vegas rider coming back. He goes, even he knows New Vegas wasn't that good because they're not going to bother doing New Vegas too.
Exactly.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm a
All right,
kid.
anyway, thank you very much, Clemson. Are you all right, Moz? Oh,
I
Like-
watched that stream. I did watch that stream. I was watching it and I was just thinking, well, fuck knows.
you know, I'm showing the clip. I am showing the clip. Do you
I
want to know
love-
how much fucking damage Black Ops 6 has done to people?
Mm.
What I'm about to show you is probably the biggest Call of Duty zombies YouTuber on Earth, and by extension, one of the biggest Call of Duty YouTubers on planet Earth, right? Look at what fucking Black Ops 6 did to this man.
Yeah, this is what Black Ops 6 zombies did to him.
Oh,
I'm
he
kidding.
looks.
Hey, he looks stoned.
Rosa, my name is Edward Richtofen. I do not remember where I came from. I have just found myself in this universe. I am not safe here, and all my friends, I think, are dead. Please, will you help me? Signed, Edward Richtofen.
You know how this all started? Because he was making fun of Rick Toppin being a fat 8-year-old. It turns out when Rick Toppin was an 8-year-old, he was pretty fat. It was so weird.
They fucked him up, man. This game fucked him up. A few years ago, he had to go live in the fucking mountains because of Vanguard. Now Black Ops 6 has turned him into that. I kind of feel bad for the dude a little bit, man. Oh
not
boy,
good.
oh boy, oh boy.
not
And
good.
then we have Lord Bofa with a $5. Thank you very much. Can we get Moz to try and read this one?
Oh,
See how Zebonix is.
Yeah,
I don't know what that M word is.
light.
I'm just gonna say ass cheap. We's ain't gonna need ODST on this mission to show. Upside down eye, let's load up the woo hog and get to clapping, bruh.
You know what? No. Just no. John.
Keeping it G ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it.
Hey, Master Chief, we gonna need ODST on this mission for sure. Let's load up the Warhog and get to clapping, bro.
Thank you. See that, Moz? Pay attention.
No.
What the fuck is... Oh, all right, motherfuckers.
We wasn't shit.
Who's ready for fucking brain damage? Time
Number
to talk
one.
about brain
Ugh.
damage. Yes, John.
No,
it
but
is
let's go.
time. Right, it is fucking time. Let me just get all my fucking little things over here, and we're gonna fucking go into this. So, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Okay.
See, that got a sequel.
It did. First of all, we're on global bestsellers. Let me just refresh that just to double check. Top 100 bestsellers right now by revenue. Kingdom Come Deliverance is at number 1. This game is gonna fucking do well, okay? Unless something fucking comes out and it needs to do a massive fucking refund, but I doubt that. As of right now, it's fucking number 1. And this is wild. Spider-Man's in number 11. Anyway, all right. So now that the embargo is over for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, a lot of these fucking retards and dick riders and piece of shit outlets and some pretty chill people as well, you know, individuals, have access to the game now and can put out their reviews, right? And mostly it's been reviewed positively, and I feel like I speak for everyone when we say we don't fucking care what mainstream outlets say. They can give it a 10, they can give it a 0, do not fucking care. I personally am not someone that gets angry when fucking they give something like a bad review with a game I like. I'll make fun of it and roast it, but to me, an IGN review just means absolutely fucking nothing, one way or another, okay? However, with that said, there was one review that came out that was complete brain damage. In fact, I am going to probably have a hot take here. This legitimately might be the worst video game review I have seen in a long fucking time. And it comes from Eurogamer. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 review. Jono, you read this one recently.
Yeah, gave it more or less a quick skim, but holy shit, this girl goes into a vitriol. It's like she does not she does not want the game to do what it wants to do. She wants the game to do what she wants it to do. And there's so like she goes into this like tirade about it and starts complaining about particular things. You know, mind you, these guys, all the reviewers, they got this the review copy a month before the release. So at the beginning of the year. So there's noted there's going to be bugs, there's going to be issues with it, but the way she looked at these bugs, which are blatant to the average gamer, being pathing issues or questing bugs that normally come up for these kinds of genres of games, she gets all pissy about it, and she gives it the impression that they're like it's a feature of the game, not a bug. That's because she has an early review copy. The other thing too, she goes into this like freaking like bleeding out of her, you know what kind of attitude against like particular characters and stuff. Like she's got a hate boner for this game, this story or something, and she tries to hide it with like some fucking like her particular choice of words and certain things. But there's so much vitriol and so much like freaking malice in this. It's just like it's so retarded. It's because she just like cannot see past her fucking her fucking blind eyes. She's not a gamer. This girl is not a gamer the way that she fucking wrote this. I don't know. What else do you guys have to say about it? I just gave it a quick skim, and like by the bottom of it, it was like, oh, obvious that it's like either she's on her time of the month or she just has this like friggin' vehement hatred for particular things in this game. Like Hans Capon, the character that you're going to be pretty much shoulder to shoulder with for most of the game. She hates this guy. She hates them. The little pretty boy, you know.
I think everyone will agree that she fucking has a bad review. Like just talking about the actual game itself is bad. Like the way she reviewed it is just a bad review. Like objectively incorrect. Saying, you know, the sky is fucking green type of shit. You go, well, that's just not true, right?
Yeah.
However, the other thing is she went into this already wanting to hate it. Now, I understand there's a lot of fucking controversy around this game, and that's totally fine. However, if you are doing a proper review, it's okay to address your concerns, talk about your concerns going into it. That's totally fucking fine. But especially if you are being paid to review something, you gotta be honest, okay?
Yeah, and you got to keep your hate for the developer out of it too, because that's the big thing that you did here.
You can address that. You can absolutely address that, but it has to be based on the quality or lack thereof of the product in question. In this case, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And she went into this already wanting to hate it. Okay? That's why I don't think anyone should take her review seriously. Again, it's totally fine to get to be negative going in, all right? And if your negativity is proven correct, fine, have a fucking field day. Halo show, for example, I think 99% of people expected it to suck ass. We just didn't expect it to suck as much ass as it did. Okay, but how many times have people been wrong? How many times have you been wrong? How many people said Heath Ledger's going to be a fucking dog shit Joker, and now he's considered the best, even though Jack Nicholson blows him out of the water, but neither here nor there, right? These things happen. If you go in with your bias and then use your bias in your interview is fucking chalked, right? And that's why fucking things like this annoy me, okay? And look, I wish this dude would just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. But I think he's right on this one, man. Your trusted source of gaming news. Last time, they refused to even give us a score. So this is for the first game. They didn't even fucking bother giving it a score, okay? This time they gave it a fucking 60, which is a 3 stars, right? Which you can see there.
Why would they do this? Why would she have this vehement hatred for this? Why? Because they are completely convinced, her concluded, that Warhorse Studios are completely on the side of the anti-woke of the culture war. that they support the
Ironic.
Gamergates. That if I remember, the lead developer or one of the higher ups in Warhorse Studios was vehemently following the original Gamergate stuff back in 2015, and he kind of carried that over into what he wanted to bring for his game. Mentality of keep it about the game. Don't bring any activist bullshit into it. Don't try to make any modern audience fucking happy with it. Make the game that you want to make, and blew out of the park. This indie developer is now considered AAA amongst most folks with the quality of their game. And now they're still these journalists. They're still vehemently trying to label this company as a chud studio, shall we say?
Which is so ironic considering everything that's gone on in the past month. We'll just say, right? Just fucking nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, recently, a dev went off about how frustrating it is to be always being pulled one way or the other in the culture war stuff, be it journos or the activists on Twitter.
It's fucking madness. So she just does not like Warhorse Studios, which is fine. I mean, I don't like Naughty Dog, so I'm pretty apprehensive about any of their new stuff and all that. But you have to review it based on the merit of the game itself, okay? Right? Now, that's not to say, again, like if you don't like Naughty Dog and their newest game, you go, this is just more of the Naughty Dog shit I don't like, then you're probably not going to fucking like it then, are you? But she went into this review hating it already because of the studio itself, and not because, and this is the best part, she didn't hate the studio because of the products they put out. She hated the studio because of the people's opinions on my culture war gay shit, all right? Let's be honest, this would never happen. But hypothetically, if Neil Cuckman had some redemption arc and he put out some 10 out of 10 game, we'd all be like, I still think you're a bit of a cuck, but that's a fucking good game. That's the correct way to go about these things. She is incapable of that. She went in wanting to hate this based purely off these people's beliefs, even though that may very well be compromised, on their culture war. And instead of actual giving legitimate criticisms about the game that she didn't like, which I'm sure there are plenty of, instead she focused on things that are complete non-fucking issues. So everyone else is either, well, not everyone. I'm sure there's a fucking good chunk of outlets that are shilling. IGN, I think, gave it like an 8 or a 9 or some shit. Higher than Space Marine, which is all right, whatever. So they're definitely shilling for that. And meanwhile, she let her own personal hatred bias dictate her own review to the point of making non-issues into issues. That is why I consider this one to be the most brain-dead fucking review I have read about a video game in a long-ass fucking time, man. And then she doesn't even take into account that maybe Warhorse Studios did a 180 with everything that's going on. Maybe this game is actually fucking gay, omega gay. She didn't bring any of that up. She just talked about his past affiliations with the Gamergators. It's a bad review. An absolute fucking terrible review. And this is everything that people make fun of. And rightfully fucking so. So, Catherine Castle, you have brain damage, bitch.
Yeah, she can't separate the art from the artists, even when the artists are trying to keep that segregated completely. It's like for a lot of these people like her, they cannot help themselves but look at all forms of art from the creator. It's an extension of the creator and what their mindset is, what they believe in, and such. Though, so everything that comes out from you, whatever you create, is an extension of your beliefs. Therefore, if your beliefs are shit, then everything that you produce is shit.
So this is a paragraph from the review. Do you mind reading this, John?
All right. There are many times I wish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was easier to like, easier to get into, easier to enjoy, and easier to savor in the long run. And that's before we get into the naughty briar patch of its director being a vocal supporter of a movement whose effects continue to cause real and intangible harm to the wider industry. My fucking God.
Brain damage! Brain damage!
Bitch, it's healing. We're healing right now. We got some mad scars over the last year and a half, some major scars, but everything's healing at this point. Gaming industry is going to come out better.
I did not see this one. Eurogamer Poland gave it a fucking 90. I did not see that one.
I'm not surprised at that. It's Poland.
That's interesting.
This game is a general representation of their region, if I remember correctly. Bohemia.
Well, there was a spoiler that I read, and I don't know if it's true. I read it on the internet, so it's definitely true. And there was one thing in there I'm like, that is so historically inaccurate. Like, that goes way beyond fucking watermelons being in Japan. There was one thing in there I'm like, that's gonna piss off so many fucking people. If it's true. If it's true. I'll put it in the private chat.
Oh, bugger. Sorry, chat. I was anxious to hear what it was too.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't want to spoil it in case it is true.
Okay. Well, for sure, if it's true, I'm probably gonna stumble into it, kicking off my playthrough of it tomorrow after the show. Yeah, looking forward to that. Hope you guys can join me on that tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be starting up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We'll figure it out together and see if all the fucking rumors are true or not. I'm leaning towards not.
I think it's a case of it's true, but some of it's probably blown out of proportion. Now that I've said that, it's probably way lower. Did you just read it?
Yeah. It's possible. We'll see what happens, I guess. If that's a quest line, I'm definitely gonna nosedive into it and get the ins and outs of it.
Definitely won't cause some religious tension. That's for damn fucking sure, especially around that period of time.
Yeah, but then again, that tension goes on every century or so, one place or another. So
Just saying,
it's
someone like Henry and people like that probably don't get along.
Well, gonna have to find out because people are gonna go through it like a fine-tooth comb for sure, and it's all gonna be the wrong people and the right people doing it.
Those people and Henry would not be friends.
Henry might hate other people a little bit more, but these ones are pretty fucking close.
Yeah, well, the good Lord does say, "Love thy neighbor." So,
yeah, well,
back then they weren't doing that much.
These people did some things to. I'm not sure that will get us in trouble.
Yep. Y'all gonna have to wait and see. Come check out Jono's Big Jono Gaming. We'll go find that ourselves, and I will let y'all know when we find it.
No, it's not the Islam dude.
No, he's actually well put together.
But they're... Look, if it's true, you'll all fucking see it if it's true. I really just don't want to spoil it for anyone in case... that's just a dickhead thing.
Respectable.
Yeah. Oi, blabs! Right, anyway, look, regardless of how you're feeling about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, two things are undeniable. It's fucking currently #1 best-selling game on Steam, right? So it's gonna fucking do well. Unless it's got mad performance issues and all that type of stuff, right? And the other fucking undeniable thing is, again, however you feel about this game, this review is just a fucking bad review. Just a really, really bad review. If you're someone that doesn't like the game, this review is going to do more damage to your fucking side of the argument. That type of stuff, right? Brain damage for life. Muzzle, can we get a shout out to Brain Damage?
Shout out Brain Damage.
One more time, Moz.
Shout out Brain Damage.
Shout out to Brain Damage, boys and girls. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Shout out OCDs.
All right, now, Moz, where you at in the fucking queue?
17,000, 8,266.
17,000. You went from 190,000 to 17,000.
No, say what he just said again, Moz. Say it exactly.
17,000, 8,266.
Okay. So it's gone down to 2K.
Yeah.
All right. Before we'll check back in with Moz's countdown in a little bit, but first of all,
my little man, he is walking.
What?
The little
His
man.
little man, he is walking.
What the fuck did you just say?
There's a little man on the loading screen. He's walking and shit. He's walking.
What the fuck are you talking about? What fucking little man? Is the little man in the room with you now, Moz?
He's on my screen.
There's a little man in your screen.
Little man on my screen walking and shit, trying to get me to the queue, trying to get me to the Battlefield website.
Are you sure you're not just looking at StreamYards? Good, all your pictures small?
Nah, a little man's walking. He's trying to get me to the Battlefield Battle Labs. Let's go.
There's a
He's
little
walking.
man that's walking. There's a little man on your screen that's walking with you, trying to get you to the head of the line of battlefield. Daddy.
Yeah. Little man doing a good deed for Mazza.
There's a
Little
little
man.
man.
That's Maz's little man.
Little man.
Oh. There's a little man.
Shout out to the little man.
There's a little man on your screen that's walking with you, trying to get you to the front of the battlefield line. This is what you just fucking said.
He's power walking too. He's going.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that made me a bit short of breath. I was laughing too much. All right, motherfuckers. Well, while Moz is with his little man, Need for Speed isn't dead, says EA. It's just on hold. Okie dokie.
Well, how long are you gonna fucking hold on to it? We waiting for the next fucking street racing game. Y'all are the kings of it.
They're only
Let's
saying
fucking go.
they're only saying this because Forza's coming to everything. They're shitting
Okay.
themselves. They're
I agree.
shitting themselves. Yeah.
The Need for Speed franchise isn't dead. It's just dormant for a while. EA has confirmed that its plans with Criterion software developers from 2022's Need for Speed Unbound, which I don't think actually did that well, and other past racing titles to return to the franchise in the future. For now, however, the sole focus of Criterion is the next Battlefield game as part of EA's Battlefield Studios team. So this game's fucking a long time away then. The Need for Speed team at Criterion are joining the colleagues working on Battlefield. EA's Vince Semperella told Eurogamer, as a company, it's important for us to take at least the last year, to listen to our Need for Speed community and use their feedback to create content for Unbound. Is there still a Need for Speed community? Is this still a thing?
No, they've
don't
all.
know.
Well, there's a small little community, but most folks are spread out either to what they prefer out of it. They go for the
Is it
arcade
Forza
style
or
of
just-
Forza or Gran
Yeah.
Turismo.
Yeah.
Like Need for Speed completely lost its identity. It was just supposed to be a fucking Fast and Furious. Look at me, I am Tokyo Drift Vin Diesel. You know, it was like that fucking street racing shit with fucking Blues Brothers levels, police chases where there's just 1,000 cop cars behind you, and then like it just turns like professional racing and shit. Yeah, dude.
Pro Street.
And-
Yep.
Pro Street was like the last one that was right on that line, and then it just completely jumped.
Yep.
Undercover was okay. That was a nice shift where you are the cop that time. That was a good shift. But Need for Speed always excelled in just being, for a lack of a better term, retarded. It was ridiculous. You know, I have fucking glowing neon lights underneath my car with a big fucking homosexual Asian spoiler on the back of it with fucking black tinted windows. Go, I'm pretty sure that dude's the fucking street racer type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then once it became fucking professional racing, Gran Turismo just did it so much fucking better. As a like, if you want a proper racing game simulator, no one goes to Need for Speed for that because all the other ones just did it so much better. If you just want to go, hey, I'm doing 250 fucking kilometers and power sliding around every turn and totaling cop cars and being chased by helicopters and oh shit, my tires got popped 15 minutes ago and I'm still being chased, you go to Need for Speed.
Yep.
So to say that it's not dead from a personality perspective, I think it's been dead for a long fucking time. I actually don't know how well the past few ones have sold. I know that the Most Wanted remake sold pretty well, but it was a complete piece of shit and disappointed everybody because Most Wanted, the original Most Wanted's good.
I remember there's this one where like car parts were in like supply drops, and that was the one that everyone left. It was like no joke, you had to like get like a green engine from supply drops or a purple engine and stuff like that, and it was just like, oh no, that's when everyone just left, bro.
Oh, gross. Yeah. Yeah, they also started trying to do these, if I remember right, which one of them was like this compelling like story that you follow characters and stuff. And it was like super like supposed to be like this stuntman action tier level stuff. Yeah, they went way off the deep end trying to find a new image of them or a new fucking cult style or culture that they had. But they've already nailed it back in the 2000s with the whole Need for the whole Fast and Furious style. That that's still popular these days. They just gotta do it right. You know what I think would be a smart thing for them to do is to get a small studio to remaster the original Need for Speed games, like maybe the original Underground games or something like that.
Underground, man. It's funny you bring up stories because technically you're the same character in Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, and Pro Street. It's all the same fucking person.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even know that.
Suck my cock, Vin Diesel. Need for Speed, baby. No, actually, do you want to know what killed Need for Speed? Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, you're so right. The movie that came out in the mid-teens.
Yeah,
Oh, good
bad.
God.
That was
Jesse
bad.
Pinkman killed Need for Speed, bitch.
They should have picked just any other name. It truly was Need for Speed in title only. That's it. Everything about it was just race cars. No.
And here's a fun fact for you: the you know how well, I don't know if they still do. They probably don't. But every Need for Speed had like a new bitch, like a fucking woman on the cover, racing, fucking slut and all that type of shit. Most Wanted, she was a cop. She was an undercover cop. It turns out that was the plot twist. In Pro Street, the grid chick was a woman named Crystal who was Australian that got famous from Australian Big Brother because she had massive tits.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta pick up that game again.
Yeah, she had massive tits, and it was like the highest rated season of Big Brother, especially the Up Late After Dark one. And then somehow, I used to have a poster of her in my room when I was a kid. And then somehow she got a Need for Speed deal, and that was the last I ever saw of her.
That's
Let me
cool.
see if I can get an image of her. Google.
Ubisoft player in the basement.
Speaking of Pro Street, that was a serious change to the style of the game. Bringing it back to the circuits. But what really set itself apart was the simplicity of tuning your engine. It was elaborate, but it was simplified enough so that people can actually bring their know-how in engine mechanics and bring it over to the game. I remember tweaking cars with my old man, and they just flew. Everything top notch, the best cars on the fucking street, man. It was really cool. They did well with that one, but that was it. After that, it's like they kept trying to find a new look to themselves and just crashed and burned every step of the way.
Big Brother Crystal.
Yeah, I have to,
she comes up straight away.
Let's take a looky.
So we go over
Small
here.
little treat for us in the chat.
Yeah, here's a little fun fact. This was her in Pro Street way back in the day. I reckon I had that magazine. I had that image. I remember that image. I fucking had that image. I'm feeling very... I remember that! Oh, that's right. There was the Asian chick too. So you had the Aussie bitch and the Asian chick. I remember this shit.
Yeah, they're too scared to put in scantily clad women with about $2 worth of fabric on them.
I remember that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
I'm having
fast
major
cars, hot
fucking
chicks, man.
Nostalgia here, but this is her images. Big Brother Crystal. She was famous on Big Brother because she had fucking big tits, and she would always get them out on the Up Late After Dark version.
Yeah, that's a top tier pair of tatas.
Yeah, she had fucking man. Every Australian kid my age, she helped. She was one of those women that helped put a whole generation of a country through puberty. And then all of a sudden, she's like the grid bitch in Pro Street. What a world! What a fucking world! Yeah, she was cool. Couldn't tell you anything about her. Oh, she went on the show with her mum, and her mum was a bit of a MILF as well, so it was perfect. So you had the daughter and then the MILF, so it was, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was great. It was good times, actually.
Good stuff.
Anyway, Need for Speed. All right, Moz, where's the little man at?
It hasn't gone up. He's walking real slow now.
He's walking really slow, is he?
Yeah,
all right, Moz. Well, let's go ahead and fucking talk about the little man on your screen. Let me just get all these fucking tabs together. Actually, I'm just going to minimize. I'll keep that one. That's a cool tab. We'll keep that one for later.
The little man.
The
Yeah,
little
exactly.
man. The triple man. Well, this is the little man now, right? Okay, Battlefield.
Big Battlefield.
So, today, let me get it all here. Today, Battlefield put out their fucking blog post type of thing about what that we can expect about the upcoming Battlefield in regards to something called Battlefield Labs. So, first of all, Battlefield Studios, 4 studios across the globe, one brand, new visionary team, Battlefield Studios. This global united front combining 20 years of Battlefield experience with the best engineering talent in the industry is hard at work to shape the future of the franchise. Introducing Battlefield Labs, and list for Battlefield Labs, and we'll get to that. But just this paragraph here, Moz, this just sounds like fucking Call of Duty. This sounds like Warzone Call of Duty to me. We have 4 fucking studios doing different things, and no one's on the same page, and shit gets crisscrossed, and everyone's update breaks each other's shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You have DICE who's working on like the Battlefield stuff. You have another company working on the campaign, but the fucking Battle Royale, and then another team working on just the fucking like actual map designs and shit. So it's just like, what the fuck? What is going on? So that bit really worries me. The 4 companies really worries me.
Welcome to Battlefield Labs. We'd like to invite you to join us for the most ambitious community development collaboration ever. This is an opportunity to provide feedback, validate the future of Battlefield, and have a direct and lasting impact on the next generation of Battlefield games. All right. Our collective Battlefield studio teams have been hard at work and are now entering a critical phase of our development cycle, where your feedback is crucial in helping us know what to prioritize, improve, and refine before release. What is Battlefield Labs? Battlefield Labs is a place for us to test concepts and experiences we're excited about with you, our players. Didn't we just used to call that betas and play tests? Anyway, we want our community to play a key role in the future of Battlefield. This is an opportunity for many of you to do just that. We will test almost everything, but not everything you see will be complete. To ensure that your feedback has impact, players will experience under NDA. Moz, you can get an NDA. Anyway, different pieces of unfinished
They're not
puzzle.
going to let me.
They won't let you. I wouldn't let you either. So we have time to incorporate your feedback into the final product. Even in pre-alpha, we are proud of where the game is at. We tirelessly play test, but your feedback will supercharge our development as we strive to hit the perfect note between form, function, and feel. Triple Fs. This is an unprecedented moment for Battlefield. We will start by testing the pillars of play, like core combat and destruction, then transition to balanced feedback of our weapons, vehicles, gadgets, and ultimately leading to where all these pieces come together in our maps, modes, and squad play. And yes,
I will say I am happy how much they're like, we're testing, trust us, we're testing everything. Because that's what really fucked up like Battlefield 1 and 5 and 2042. Well, not so much 1, but definitely 5 and 2042. The testing, whoever was on their testing team, they needed to fucking get rid of. Because the balancing was off, the game was buggy as fuck, there was nothing in the game. And this time around, it looks like they're trying to have an actual complete game, whereas Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042, they launched unfinished. Like, there was maps missing, features, especially Battlefield 5. Dude, you couldn't customize your tanks and shit. You had to wait for that to be an update later. Like, it was bad. And I believe there was only like 7 maps or something at launch, maybe even 6. Like, it was really bad because all they did was DICE just focused more on the Battle Royale, which went fucking nowhere for Battlefield 5. But it seems like this time around they are actually going to give you a full product. I just don't know if the full product is going to be fucking actually good or not, but it seems like this time around there's going to be a lot more content given to us at launch. But I mean, we've seen the videos of fucking vehicles going up walls on Battlefield 2042, fucking the bullets missing, even if you have it directly on them on fucking Battlefield 42. The amount of bugs, glitches. So this is just all talk until we see it. I can't believe it. They've had so many chances, right? I mean, they did good at Battlefield 1, but Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 1 was good, but then, fucking, I mean, even Battlefield 4 at the start was broken. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't like it until way later. I will say I do like the look of it. It does give me Battlefield 4. Like, it really looks like Battlefield 4, and I like that. I think, and now this is going to piss some people off, but to me, Battlefield is more modern than even World War II. I like that more modern era of tanks and ships and jets and all that more than I like the World War II era. So I'm very happy that we are getting a modern era Battlefield again. I think that was more. I would rather that, because I'm a bit burnt out because of World War II, because Battlefield 5 was just so shit. I think that was a good choice to go back to modern, other than yeah, I'm sorry. I do like this setting more than the other settings. So good job on that. But I don't know. I'm so scared and worried because this is their this is their last chance. I don't believe Battlefield is like COD or Halo, where they can kind of keep making some mistakes and people come back. I truly believe if this one's a complete fucking flop, this will be the last Battlefield.
And yes, we'll be testing Conquest and Breakthrough, the heart and soul of our all-out warfare experience. But Battlefield Labs will also be a place to explore new ideas and fine-tune improvement Battlefield pillars like our class system, assault, engineer support, and recon to create the deeper strategic play. The fact that these are back as opposed to the fucking bullshit hero shooter stuff, that's good. Sign up now to form, and that's what you're doing right now, to form an accurate snapshot of the community we need, a variety of players, veterans, and new recruits ready to play and feedback on our vision on the future of Battlefield. Initial invites will be limited to a few thousand participants with servers located in Europe and North America. Over time, we'll invite tens of thousands of more within further territories. Regardless of your level of participation, we want all Battlefield fans to be part of the process. We will be posting work in progress, public updates, interesting, from our community team, and you'll hear directly from developers at Battlefield Studios. Visit Battlefield Labs, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And this dude's like, yeah, motherfucker.
So what does that mean? Only people with IPs within Europe and North America are going to start getting it, and it's going to be much later? Okay,
they'll get it first. Yep.
Okay.
A new community test environment for Battlefield, which, leaked and then later got confirmed, right? But there's also this. Battlefield Portal is returning to the next Battlefield with classic maps.
This was the best thing about Battlefield 2042. And because you got to play the old ones, like Bad Company, maps like that. So this is where I think a lot of people, if this game is good, I think this is where, like, the people that like that old World War II era and all that, they'll have their fun. And I mean, you got 4 fucking companies, and there's probably a separate fucking company working on the Portal, right? Let's be honest, there's so many fucking companies. So if the Battlefield gameplay is actually good and they've got it right, then they can do it like a World War II era with the Portal and stuff like that. And the people that want that World War II era can go over there, and then I can go over to the actual main game and have my fun there. So best of both worlds type of thing, I reckon.
Yeah.
So one thing that you and Nazma brought up before the stream started was the animations do show people reacting to explosions and stuff, but Nazma's critique was, well, is that just campaign and it's scripted?
Yeah, was that just the campaign? Because some guy was asked, and he said kind of after Battlefield 3. And I was actually a bit confused on that. Because he got asked where it would be set, and he said Battlefield 3 on one of the things that we have. Yeah, it's somewhere here. But yeah, fucking. So I'm a bit like, oh, okay. But hopefully the campaign can be good, because me personally, I don't think we've actually had a good campaign since Battlefield 1. It's been a fucking while. And yeah.
All in all, was as someone that was like, yeah, Battlefield's fucking chalk, does this give you any hope?
I will say it kind of does, because I will say the way that they are talking and the way that the stuff that I've seen and how many tests that they're doing and stuff, it gives me a little bit of hope of we are not releasing this thing unless it is fucking finished. I just don't know how true it is. That's my thing. It's just like, it could be a fucking it could be all just shit. You know what I mean? They could just be like yapping shit. But the thing is, what gives me a bit of hope is actually Delta Force coming out and that kind of succeeding. It wasn't as much of a success as I thought it would be, but it did kind of, other people can make these types of games. You better make a really fucking good one, or someone's gonna come in and take it. You know what I mean? Like, so I hope that game made them shit scared and go, no, we need this to be fucking good. Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, I actually don't give a fuck about the Battle Royale. I'll probably play it, but realistically, I'm gonna be playing Battlefield when I play Battlefield. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'll be playing the better unless it's really, really, really good and it does something different. I don't know how much I'll be playing it. I'm just gonna stick to probably the Portal and the actual game.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well,
Yep.
we shall see. Completely off topic, but I just found this as well. Going back to Crystal from Need for Speed. Look at that! I found an old interview from my birthday in 2007. So you have to understand, in 2007, every boy my age in school had Megan Fox on their phone as a wallpaper, and in Australia we also had Crystal. So I had Megan Fox on my phone and posters of Crystal in my room. So I don't think you guys understand just how important she was to my generation.
You ain't wrong. Shit, at least for Megan Fox. Holy moly! After the Transformers movie, just everybody had at least some sort of image of her, like drop dead gorgeous. But these days, she looks like a goddamn burnt up fucking plastic doll.
Yeah, she does not look good now. Oi, Mars! Oi, Nazma! This one's for you, buddy! And
Big
Mars!
Naz.
This one's for Nazma. Escape from Duckov. A single-player top-down looter-shooter game. Loot, escape, build, and eventually become a mighty bird soldier.
We're playing
Beware.
this.
If you're knocked down, items in your inventory will be lost, but don't worry. With your infrastructure built nicely, you will rise again.
Dude, we are playing this. This is gonna be better optimized than fucking Tarkov. Let's fucking go.
Well, for one thing, it's a single player game.
What the fuck are Angry Birds doing here?
He fucking hit him over the head.
What the fuck?
What's it?
Boots.
Fucking Boots.
Fucking Boots. He has the log. He's hitting him with the log.
And the other guy's got machetes like it's a freaking Rwandan civil war.
You actually build a base and shit. You gotta go out and get
fucking
loot.
dodge roll. He did.
Yeah.
Dude, this ironically looks really fucking good.
Fucked him up. It's always the yellow ones.
Why is this ironically really cool?
Good metal. Open up a shop.
He's got a yellow injector. The yellow ones.
I'm actually getting this game.
Very interesting.
Escape from Darkov.
Oi, hook the boy up with the link, bro. Hook the boy up.
Shout out Team Soda.
It's
hook the boy
Chinese Moz.
Bird flu went real
This
crazy.
is the Chinese ripoff of Tarkov.
So we got Chinese ripoff of Battlefield, we got Chinese ripoff of Overwatch, now Chinese ripoff of fucking Tarkov. That's lit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure everything has a Chinese ripoff. We just haven't discovered it yet. It's all on their intranet.
Trailer. Copy.
That looks like it looks like a fun little game. Single player though. Would have been nice to see a multiplayer co-op aspect to it at the very least. Hey,
It's always the fucking yellow ones. Oi, Mars, what are you doing today, you fucking weird cunt?
Me. Okay, you fucking dogs. I have a new video coming out in 1 hour. It's gonna be a cheeky little premiere. It's gonna be us doing the boss fight of the tomb. So if you want to see 4 men break down, make sure you go over there and watch it. You fucking scummy dogs. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. There's a little intro made for it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Big helps from the Extra Zero shout out. So yeah, make sure you go fucking hit the like and watch it. I'll be in the chat yelling out cunts and stuff. So yeah.
What about you, Jono?
yep. For me, it'll be about 20, 25 minutes from now. I'm gonna kick off my part 2 of Sniper Elite Resistance. Gonna get through that. I've been fucking doing great sniping, but the stealth shit, I deal. Room for improvement, we'll say. Holy shit. But yeah, you all can find me there over at 6 o'clock. I'm going to try to get through the rest of it so that tomorrow, completely open and free to start off Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to go catch up on... I'm going to go reminisce on some of this vintage crystal material that's out there. And I'm probably going to actually try and go live a little bit later today. But on that note... Thank you very much, everyone. Moz, play us out.
Get out of here! Fuck off! Shut up!